Welcome to the J2 Crypto Code. If you ever wanted to build wealth in cryptocurrency, you found the right spot. Today, I will be going over retail fear, smart money movement. Also, I will be giving you some detailed instructions on how to navigate through the current fear. So I'll give you a bit of a playbook in incremental steps on what you can do there. And lastly, I will be providing you technical news as well as traditional news in regards to what the institutions and wells are doing during this specific time period to prepare for the phase 4 of the upcoming and current 2025 bull market and upcoming altcoin season for 2025. So let's get into it. So retail fear in 2025. As of late, since Q4 of 2024, there was a lot of volatility and liquidity that enters the market throughout the process of 2024, which drove a lot of the prices up, especially Bitcoin. But towards Q4 of 2024, you could see altcoins and Ethereum had a bit of a trigger and things started to perform well. But since then, we've been on a downtrend in the start of 2025. We've been on a major downtrend. And I'm starting to see a lot of retail fear in this current bull market. So for individuals who do not know what retail fear is, right? Retail fear is an emotional reaction of individuals and investors that see the market downturns and it turns to basically uncertainty and recognition of bad news and negative news. It often leads to panic selling, hesitation to invest, and increased volatility into the crypto markets as a whole, which personally, the whales are interrupting the market currently, just to let you guys know that. And if you already in cryptocurrency, you already know that. So retail fear crypto happens by people panic sell, right? So people are panic selling, getting rid of their buying power and their share value, which isn't a good thing. You have to understand to buy in the red, use a DCA strategy that I've implemented and kind of taught in the last video, and I will go through briefly in this video. But this is a strategy that you need to have, as well as the mental capacity and thick skin to grow through this, because what's coming out of this is going to be absolutely exceptional moving forward. And honestly, this is the face that y'all be having in the red right now. Trust me, my portfolio, I had the same face. My portfolio is not where I would like it to be, but it's definitely in a profit. So moving forward to retail fear examples, like I mentioned before, I'm gonna go in a bit detail, but you have reports of government bans and exchange hacks or fraud that can make people afraid to invest. So if you've been in the cryptocurrency space lately, there's been like scams in Argentina. There's been the Bybit hack. There's been a lot of different hacks. You've had some meme coins that did some pump and dump things on some individuals as well. So those are bad news and scary headlines that are causing people to not take advantage of the prices that are currently on sale right now. You have the big, the rumors of uncertainty, which is FUD, FUD stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt, right? So these are things and news coming out of social media that gives whales on the back end more buying power to stop you guys from allocating more coins into you guys' portfolios, which is what they want to do because they're playing with more capital. Also, big players moving money, whale manipulation. Tons of whale manipulation going on, especially within Bitcoin right now. Altcoins have pretty much, it's been a real negative period for altcoins. But, there's a lot of market volatility. And I think that institutions are giving other institutions a better buying power and individuals who haven't entered the market yet to have a better buying power and structure to get to a particular price prediction for Bitcoin that I'm not going to get into in this video, but is well in the 6-figure range. And then also you have economic struggles, right? So things like high inflation, rising interest rates, overall a weak economy. Those are things that are going to keep people fear and not wanting to invest. So I see honestly a major transition that's going to come forward in over the next month or two with the Fed. I think that interest rates are too high, inflation is too high. We need to get down to 2%. We need to cut these interest rates hikes down. So I think there's a lot of green coming up and moving forward into the market. And you will see, and I am going to predict this personally, markets will start to recover and trend upward going forward in March. In April and May and June will be absolutely fantastic. So these are some of the things you can look forward to during the process of this. So how can you guys navigate? Obviously, these are my 4 steps. Follow the smart money, right? DCA, dollar cost average, buy the dips. It's very simple game plan, right? Buy the dips, right? Whale movement. Um, look at what the whales are doing. Look at what the institutional investors like BlackRock, MicroStrategy, Chase, you know, whoever, whoever is a whale, you need to be even Trump, right? Elon Musk, whales, crypto agilists, people that are pro crypto that want to see this thing go long term. Go look at the specific coins that they're buying and what specific buying structures and entry points they're buying at. And lastly, look at the charts long term, right? Let's get out of this um, and take a look at some coins, right? Let's look at the number one token in the world, right, which is cryptocurrency. Which is Bitcoin. So looking at this coin, right, you can see here that you know the dip was at 62,000. So if you had an opportunity of buying Bitcoin at this particular share point and price point, you're doing extremely well right now, regardless of what's been happening since January. You know what I mean? You bought in at 60, it went to 106, and now we're currently at 85,000, which I think when we jump from 85 to $93,000 where we are currently, a lot of a lot of institutional investors have made the price jump. Let's go look at Cardano. You can go look at any coin in the top 50 to 100. It's doing the same thing right now. Let's look at Cardano. This particular token was at 46 cents. You should have been buying here. And it went up to $1, right? And even when it came back down to 94 cents, I've been telling a lot of people that are in my Discord currently, you need to be buying at this specific entry point, right? Here, during Q4 of 2024, we up really, really high, but we dropped really, really low. But we dropped to 64 cents. This was a major buying opportunity, right? To where the price is going to go long term. So, take advantage of the dips. I actually, even with XRP, I'm going to show you guys something. I sent out an alert to my friends here. I want to show you guys because I like providing proof of what I do, right? And this is what XRP. This is what XRP was doing extremely well during this time period, right? I sent out a alert. You guys can see that. What did that say? 71 cents. We were buying XRP at 71 cents, guys. We were buying back here. Buying right here, guys. We were buying in November. So the proof is in the pudding. We took major opportunities in buying the dip and look at where the price is now. I sent this alert in the Discord. As my channel continues to progress, I will be, setting that up that Discord in a more formal way. But like I mentioned before, the opportunities for the dips have been here. And even here when it went all the way up, right? You could have got in at $2. And when it dipped to $1.14, it's at basically $3 right now. So the opportunity to buy the dip is still there, and that's something that you guys need to do and take a look at long term and take advantage of the opportunity coming up, especially for the 2025 altcoin season and phase 4 of this entire bull market. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin retail and large investor holdings chart. You can see from Q4 of 2024, the blue, right, retail was buying and they were holding. Look at November and December, they were buying and holding, right? But look, ever since then, going into 2025, they've been selling. Look at what the large institutional investors have been doing, guys. They've been buying. So look at that trend. They've been buying and they're consistently buying, which is why even here they're holding these specific tokens as well. You can see here most of the individuals that are holding Ethereum currently right now are individuals who been holding this token for a year, which I guarantee you that is mostly institutional investors and large financial entities that are holding these tokens, right? You see a lot of money coming in, more that's what's coming out. But in my opinion, this is a signal of retail that was going out. But I guarantee you a lot of individuals that are from a high institutional standpoint have been holding. And the capital and the numbers indicate that. And as you can see, like I've been saying before, I think when you're looking at the bull market peak indicator, right? Look at the date, right? The time was March 2nd. This was today, right? You need to be holding your tokens, right? It's very vital for you to be DCing in and holding your tokens because the explosion is coming into this market. Like I mentioned before, I believe January, February, and February were, the market needed to cool down a bit. We were really hot off the press and just accelerating at a fast pace. My portfolio went from a 40K portfolio to an $80,000 portfolio very quickly. You know what I mean? Maybe to $85,000 portfolio, which I kind of showed a little bit in the last video. I only showed one portfolio, but my portfolio went up 150% during that period. And now it's in the 65, 70 range to where we've been cooling off and, we've been in a downtrend. But moving forward, I'm expecting us in March to take advantage of this, especially if you're holding, because I've never sold anything and you shouldn't be selling, right? We're going to be appreciating and making a lot of money moving forward if you're holding your capital. So, it's just very smart for you to hold. And that's something that I want to do. And I believe that what Trump and Elon is doing, people that are pro crypto and agilists, they are giving us the signals moving forward during this time period, especially for the next interest Fed meeting that's coming up on March 18th. So what's happening, guys? Thank God that this is happening, right? The White House is going to be Trump is going to be issuing a crypto summit for the pro digital assets agenda. Now let's go through and look at the article, right? Trump is slated to host a crypto summit at the White House, right? Currently. And this crypto summit will be held Friday, marking the first ever White House event of its kind. Trump is expected to deliver remarks during the summit of the White House, right? The event will include prominent founders, CEOs, and investors from the crypto industry, as well as members of the president's working group on digital assets, guys. So this is big. We're really moving towards digital assets, which is why I believe a Bitcoin reserve is coming very soon. The summit will be led by venture capitalists in the White House, AI and crypto guy, David Sachs, and it will be administered by the working group's executive director, Bo Hines. This comes after Trump signed an executive order in January to establish the working group, which consists of officials from various federal agencies to advise them at the White House, right, for digital assets. The working group includes officials of the Department of Treasury, Justice, and Homeland Security, as well as the Office of Management and Budget Securities, right? Huge. And exchange commissions and the Commodity Futures Trading Commissions. So this is exceptional, guys. This is exactly, you know, what we need to be taking advantage of right now. And you know, moving forward, this is the catalyst and the effect that's going to trigger the market and propel us to phase 4 in the upcoming altcoin season. So before I get out of here, like I always like to mention at the end of my videos, I want to build a community that of like-minded individuals who are empowered by this cryptocurrency thing. I really enjoy this. This is a new platform that I'm coming out with and establishing because I've been studying the cryptocurrency market since 2021. I have a little bit of experience from 2021, but I've obviously dove in deep and put in an extreme amount of capital to hit my $1 million goal. In my opinion, I'm going for $1 million, and I have to get close to it. So, you know, I need you guys to be taking advantage of the opportunity because life-changing capital can be made over the next 4 to 6 months. And if you can get in now, you know, it would be awesome. All you need to do is start with $1,000, guys. Pick your 4 favorite coins in the top 25, put them in right away, hold until around June or July, and we're out of there. You know what I mean? So, you know, I want to build a community of like-minded individuals, you know, and, you know, we're all about empowerment and empowering each other and just creating a really good sense of community and a results-driven community as well. Because the people that I want to join my Discord and things like that, I want you guys to make and have profitability and have results, bro. I'm results-driven. So thank you. Please like, subscribe, comment. You know, I'm someone who's going to be very, very heavy on the feedback. I'm going to be, you know, commenting and replying. And, you know, I want to get everyone's thoughts on what you guys think about it. So drop your comments, like this thing, share it. I appreciate you for watching my video and subscribing.